will fulfill your duties with respect to the rites and the rituals that we are about to perform to the best of your abilities, that we will all ensure that all of us are gathered here, will all ensure that Ma has a very smooth transition from this path onto the next path in her journey. That is the journey towards Lord Krishna. Hari Om Vishnu Vishnu Om Namo Bhagavate Puran Purushottamasya Vrishnarogya Pravartamanasya Brahmano Ditya Parade Shvishvidvadakalpe Vai Vashwadmanvantri Ashri Visantime Kalyuge Kalipatam Sharne Vikrame Shaki Bodhavartare Vartamani Yathanam Samvatsare Saturday, 21st October 2023, 12:37 p.m. Amukayini Mahamangalaya Prade, Masanna Masotame, Amuk Mase, Amuk Pakshe, Amuk Tito, Amuk Vasara Nivityam, Amuk Rashistite Surye, Amuk Rashistite Shu, Chandra Bham Budagara Shukra Shani Shu Satsu, Amuk Nam Yog, Amuk Karne, Evam Gum Vishesham, Vishishtayam, Shub Punyatito Sakal Sastra, Sruti Smriti Puranukta Pal Praptikam, Amuk Gotrapana, Amuk Nam. The three of you say your names. Violet Ramberran Namasya Antim Sanskar Mayadiyate Tau Pratishtatam. Touch the flowers to your forehead. Say Krishna Arpanam and place it there at the feet. Dave, you'll take the water. You all will touch hands. So Shival, touch Uncle hand. Sanjay, touch Shival hand. And watch me, you're sprinkling water. You're sprinkling water, going around. Try and don't put the water on the body itself, right? So walk around, you go walking around 5 times. Om Adhiramo Gotrasya Pitaramum Preta Seti Violet Ramberran Namasya Ganga Jal Snanamaya Diyate Tau Pratishtatam Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bol Ram Ram Bol Ram Ram Bol Ram Ram Bol Ram Ram Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bol Ram Ram Bol Ram Ram Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Ram Ram Bol Ram Ram Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Krishna Krishna Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bol. You'll use the index finger, place the chandan upon the forehead. Om Adhiramu Gotrasya Pitaramu Pretaseti Violet Ramberran Namasya Chandan Dhanamaya Ditito Pratishtatam. Shival. Same spot. Sanjay, same spot. Essence. Just one. Spray it right around. Om Adhiramu Gotrasya Pitaramu Pretaseti Violet Ramberran Namasya Gandadhana Mayadiyate Tau Pratishtatam. All of you will spray. So whilst we make these simple offerings where we ask the devatas to receive the body, just to clarify for those who may not understand what is taking place here, we are asking the elements to receive this body and take it back to where it came from. That is the elements of earth, fire, wind, water, ether. Those are the elements, those are the energies that we are praying to. We are praying to Lord Vishnu to please accept this body, because life doesn't exist within this body anymore. So we're praying to Lord Vishnu to please accept this body and take it back to its elements. Anybody who wishes at any point in time to come and sing, say something, offer a prayer, can feel free to do so. Kindly come up here and we will make all the reservations for you. Offer the mala. Adhiramugutrasya pitaramupretasya iti Violet Ramberran namasya pushpadhanam mayadhyate tau pratishtatam. Om partaya pratibodhitam bhagavata narayanina swayam vyasena gratitam purana munina madhe mahabharatam advaitamrita varshinim bhagavatim ashtadasham dhyayinim amba tvam manusandadhami bhagavad gite bhavadveshnim namastute vyasa vishala budhe palaravinda ayata patra netraha yena tvaya bharata taila purnaha prajvalito jnanamaya pradeepaha. They will circle 5 times. Prapanya parijataya tutra vitraikapane jnana mudraya krishnaya gitamrite duhe namaha sarvopanishado gavo dugdha gopala nandana parto vatsa surbhukta dugdham gitamritam mahat vasudeva sutam devam kamsachanurdamardanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadguru bhishma drona tata jayadrata jalan Gandhara nilotpala shaila grahvati vahini karnena vilakula ashvatami vikarna gora makara duryodhanavartini sothirna kalupandaviranandi kavertakaha keshavaha parasharya sarojamamalam gitartha gandotakam nana khana kakesa harikatha sambhodana boritam loke sajan shatpareda haraha pipiyam manamuda bhuyar bharata pankajam kalimal pradvam sina shriyase Mukam karoti vachalam pangulam getigirim yat kripatamaham vande param anandamadhavam yam brahma varunendra rudramarutastunvanti divyaistrai viraya sangha parakramupanishadir gayanti yam samagaha dhyana vastita targatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino yasyantam na vidusur asuragana devaye tasmai namaha devaye tasmai namaha devaye tasmai namaha yam dvare mahagori andhine samastitam deepadanam maya diyate tau pratishtata. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dev, walk around. Dev alone, eh? Stand facing north. Stand facing north. Put your hands on the box. And bow. Bow. Right. Shival, you do the same now. Go around. They don't do it. We'll invite the other members of the family to come forward and offer their arti and their flowers at this point in time. Whilst we do so, I see we have 2 bhajans here in the pamphlet that we'll join in chanting. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी कल्याण करो जग का सब राह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है मन में रहो तुम सबके तुमसे यही आशा है क्या मेरा क्या उपकार ये अपना पराया क्या, सब ज्योति जला करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, it seems they only printed a part of the bhajan. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदरा हरि का करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। It is said that when a soul leaves us, the heavens shed tears. And we were happily leaving Pinal in hot sun. And when we arrived at Chase Village, it's pouring rain up until here. I think it's still raining outside. And so we have lost an individual who touched all of our lives. I'm sure that all of us would come here to share in the moments of grief with the family members. All of us who are here would have had some form of interaction with Auntie Vayo, of some form of the other, and this is what brought us here today. Whether it be for the family members, whether it be for her, or whether we are just friends of the family, we are here to pay our respects and say thank you to the soul for the life to which she has spent with us. We continue to sing whilst the arti and the offerings continue. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai Jai Jai. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तू ही मेरा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे, विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे, पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा, पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare. तेरी दर्शन को मैं तरस रहा, तेरा नाम की माला जपत रहे। भव सागर से मेरी नैया, भव सागर से मेरी नैया, क्षण में जो की ना करे, क्षण में जो की ना करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, युगल चरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन दे के जाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाच नचाया। चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। तुमने लाखों पापी तारे, मेरे बारे बाजे हारे। मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, पर पूजन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। राम हे राम, राम हे राम। घर घर को, घर घर भत को, कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर पत को। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, राम हे राम। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुम तो, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। प्रेम से बोले श्री सीतापति रामचंद्र की जय। Death happens at its most opportune time. Not the time we choose, but the time that it chooses. And I want to start off for those who are outside, are you all hearing me? To those of you who wish to come and offer your flowers and so on, you are kindly asked to do so now. Death doesn't come at the time that we choose, but it comes at the time that it is ready. Whether we are ready or not. Some Bhajans said that life is like a train. Sometimes what happens on the train? We fall asleep. And we may miss our stop. and we have to take the train back to come back. In life, there's no stop to miss. Whether you're asleep or you're awake, you have to go. Whether you're asleep or you're awake, you have to go. What does asleep and awake mean in this life? Awake means you're spiritually ready. That is, you would have done everything that it is you had to do in this life to ensure that when that time comes, you're free to go. Meaning, you don't have any baggage. Meaning, you're not leaving vexed with 100 people. You're leaving free. You do everything you have to do in this world. What it is you have to do. If you're a mother, what do you have to do as a mother? See about the children. See about yourself. See about those around you. See about your parents. As a child, you would see about your parents just as the parent would see about you. Do you, as a child, owe the parent anything? Let me reverse the question now. Do you, as a parent, owe the child anything? What does a parent owe the child? Absolutely nothing. What does the child owe the parent? Everything. The child owes the parent everything. The parent would have worked hard, would have done what he or she had to do to bring you up into this world and ensure that you are successful. Do you think at age 25, we should be still asking the parents to see about this and see about that? Auntie Vayo would have done everything that she had to do. She started in South, and she moved to San Fernando, and she ended her journey in Sangre Grande. She lived a very wonderful life. She lived a very happy life. And if you know her like how I know her, she likes a little party too. And she loves to make her jokes, as we all do, as I see the grandchildren still doing now, even today. And this is life. This is being spiritually awakened. Doing what you have to do in this life. It doesn't mean that we ask of you to always live in a temple or live doing prayers. No. To be spiritually awake for that journey, when that time comes for you to leave this world, is to do everything that you have to do. Do your duty. And part of your duty is to ensure that you try to make other people happy. How do you make other people happy? Smiling. Saying good morning, saying Sitaram. Buying 2 doubles, ain't it? And giving it to somebody. Whatever you can do to make a person's life a little bit easier, a little bit more comfortable, that is what you have to do in this life. But it starts from somewhere. It doesn't just happen like that. It starts from somewhere. You must have a base. And her base was Sanatana Dharma. Her base was Hinduism. And she would perform her pujas. A few times we had to sit down by the table to do the puja, but she did what she had to do. And so even in our trying times, my dear friends, we are asked to continue to do what we have to do what is required of us. I'll tell you a little joke. There was an old man who was preparing his bhaji and rice to eat. And he got a knock on his door. When he opened the door, he saw Death. And Death told him, "You know why I came?" And the old man said, "Yes, I know why you come. But you could wait a little bit." He says, "As a matter of fact, come inside and sit down." So he invited Death into his home. And he put him by the table to sit. And he's making his bhaji and rice. You know, you have to make sure the bhaji cooked down. And he's making sure that, he finishes his meal and so on. So he took out 2 plates, one for him and one for Death. When Death finished eating his food, his portion of his food, he fell asleep. And the old man at this time saw an opportunity. What did he go and do? He went into Death's pocket and took out a little notebook that Death had with all the list of names he had to visit. And he saw his name on top. And he erased his name from on top and he put it at the bottom. And then he quietly put it back into Death's pocket because remember he was asleep. When Death awoke, he said he was very happy. He came onto this old man's door, and when the old man saw him, he didn't get frightened. He welcomed him. He gave him a seat to sit in his home, and he also prepared a meal for him. So he pulled out the book, and he said, "My dear old man, today I came for you because your name was at the top of the list. But today I wouldn't start at the top of the list. I'll start at the bottom." And what does it tell us? We cannot cheat death. No matter how much we try. You know what the old man did? He had a little bit of Valium. You know what's Valium? Put it in the food. Sometimes we do things in this life, my dear friends, that is unethical. And when we do those unethical things, we are decreasing our lifespan. The things we eat, the things we drink, the things we do, the things we say. We can eat and drink how much we want, but you see the mental capabilities of the mind? If we don't control that and we don't have a full grasp on our mental capabilities, then we're setting up ourselves for damage. Depression is the #1 killer in the world today. And there are a number of things that we get depressed about. If I put the water here, somebody vex. If I put the water here, somebody vex. If I put the water here, somebody vex. So you know what? I take the water now, drink that. You cannot please everybody in this life. I want you to remember that. I was having a discussion with a couple of my godchildren, was it yesterday? At the Page Science Center. And we were talking about, I couldn't remember what it was we were talking about. What the topic came up. And then at the end of it, I said to them, I said, listen, you see this life is you and you alone. When we look at Auntie Vio today, is she going with anybody? Is she going with anything? Nothing. What matters in this world is not who you're vexed with, or who you can't stand, or who you can't take on, or who owe you, or who this, or who that. It is you. So what you can do to benefit yourself in this world, my dear friends, is try to see about yourself. Try to uplift yourself. And you start by uplifting yourself through the name of God. To have that ability to smile with each and every person around you, you must have the base. Remember I said the base? The base is God. And if you don't have that base, that firm, you just build. What is that supposed to? The foundation, right. If you don't have that foundation of God, then how are you going to live a very fruitful, honest, sincere, loving life? It's easy to get carried away in this world. It's easy to be depressed. It's easy to get taken apart in this world. But it's also easy to live life with a smile. And how do you live life with a smile? You simply, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Sai Ram. Chant the name of God. Sing the glory of the Lord. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Sai Ram. Call him Allah or Buddha, Jesus or Astra. Say Ram, Rahim, Mahavir, Sainatha. His all names and all forms, choose anyone. He's all names and all forms, Almighty One. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Sai Ram. Whatever your path is, you stick to your path. Whatever your name is, you stick to that name. When you stick to whatever it is you believe in, my dear friends, the end game is to close your eyes here in this world, but when your eyes open the next second, it opens at the feet of God. If you understand what I'm saying, when your eyes close in this world, it opens at the feet of God. And that is what we want. That is the sweetness of this life that we want. That is the sweetness of this life that we will take with us. Don't doubt me, Auntie Vio may have had her shortcomings. Sometimes she would have quarreled with Dave. She would have quarreled with all of we. But who don't quarrel? Sometimes he would have get some licks. We don't know. We all have shortcomings. But we depend on the strengths of the friends and the family that is around us to uplift us. So we have a duty. She has left us, but we have a duty now to each and every one of us here. We could continue to uplift each other by doing what we're supposed to do. And while we're uplifting her soul today, she may not have the opportunity to do everything that she wanted, but we have the opportunity to continue to uplift her soul here this evening. By the name of God, by the prayers, by the love, and the vibrations that we send with her, we are praying that her soul is uplifted. And by uplifting her soul, we are uplifting ours as well. Imagine that. We're doing double blessings. By uplifting her soul, we are uplifting ours as well. So let us do that. And let us chant this wonderful name of Bhagavan as he embraces her, as she closes her eyes here, her eyes open at the feet of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Everyone will chant. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, 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 Hare Hare. As we pray, we say, thank you, Ma, for everything you have done in our lives. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Prem se bole Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki Jai. I would like to call on Vijay, who will do the eulogy first. Because it keeps falling off. Okay? One, two, put two.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm VJ, Violet's second child and the good-looking one. You all can see I took my looks from my mother, right? They have me down to do a eulogy, and I don't like eulogies. When I go to funerals, and I don't like it. A eulogy is to praise and say all good things about somebody who has passed. That's not me. So today here, what I'm going to do is give you a short synopsis of my mother's life. It's unfair to her for 81 years to condense this. I think Dave, give me 3-4 minutes to condense it, but I'll try to do justice to what thing, right? So let me go. Violet Ramberran, fondly known as Tanti Vi, Miss Vio, was born Violet Lalchan on the 5th of September 1942 to Lalchan and Dolly Dukran. She grew up in Mount Stewart Village and Cottage Trace in Princeton. For those of you who don't know, Cottage Trace got the name after my grandmother's wedding, FYI. She was the eldest of 8 siblings: Lincoln, deceased; Sylvia, Roy, deceased; Roddy, deceased; Joanne, Robert, deceased; and Judy. So you see all the males die early in this family, right? At the age of 13, the family moved to Muruga, where she assisted Pa, that's Bihari, in the family business. She worked there. While she worked there, a young checker from Ministry of Works used to frequent the shop. Now let's try to picture 50, 60 years ago. Those times had no phones, right? So a laborer named Bole, right? Working in works, and Daddy was the checker, of course. Daddy made him the official messenger. His duty was to take a letter from Daddy, ride his bike to the shop, to Bihari's shop, give her a letter, wait until Mommy responded to the letter, and ride back his bike, sometimes walk. Well, Bole's job was to do this 5-6 times for the day. This continued for some time. She eventually fell in love and got married to this young man, Ramberran, on the 9th of December, 1962. Up to now, I'm not too sure if Mother and Butty Ben had anything to do with this, but if anybody knows for sure, you could tell me afterwards. This young couple tried their hands at 2 businesses in Bastia. They then settled in Grand Chimay and opened a prominent business, Violet Restaurant and Bar. Violet spent over 55 years in business. After 6 years, the couple welcomed their first child, Dave. Again, I'm not too sure if Butty Ben had a hand or Mother, but anybody knows, please tell me after I finish here, right? Right. So after Dave, I immediately followed Vijay, right? Then we had Sanjeev and Nalini. Clearly, they wasted no time. 4 children in less than 5 years. Remember, 50, 60 years ago, we had no TV. So this was their entertainment. And we could see they were well entertained. Well, then TV came along. So Shelley came 6 years after. Well, then we had VCR. So then RV came 9 years after. So, they had other forms of entertainment. Throughout her life, she worked very, very, very hard as a businesswoman, a housewife, and most importantly, as a mother. After 28 years of marriage, Chaitram came to his untimely death in 1990. Violet single-handedly raised, cared for, and kept this family together up to her death. What a matriarch. After raising her children, she spent her later years enjoying the rewards of being a grandmother to 9. Shivani, being the first grandchild, made her great-grandmother to Giada. Malini was her eyeball, because according to Mommy, she white like me. Shival, her pet. Sanjay and Sangeeta, her pride and joy. She would also make time with her other grandchildren, occasionally making memories and enjoying conversations with Christoph, Ariane, Vladimir, and Vitaly. She also considered Rockland children as her own grandchildren, Ahmed, Amir, Ashria, and especially Assad. Mommy enjoyed a good lime. She had a great sense of humor. Well, of course, which I inherited again. She would laugh at any and everything. She always enjoyed family gatherings, especially with her sister Sylvia. Now, two of them would always quarrel and fight and whatever. But that is what sisters do. And if you don't do that to your sister, come on, police go lock you up if you do that to strangers, right? She would take drinks, dance, and enjoy good music. Bring her a bottle of Hennessy Pure White, and you automatically became Mommy's best friend. Nobody can say that they really knew her unless they get cussed, buffed, shit up, or insulted. People like Parboy, Stouty, Go Brave, and Nalin really know Mommy. Mommy always liked looking her best. Up to her last moments, she had her hair and nails well done. No grace like me. She always had matching jewelry. Up to this Sunday when I saw her in the hospital. Having lived a fulfilled, rich, and enjoyable life, she passed away at age 81. She made a lasting impression on the lives of many, and her legacy will continue to live on. What a ride. 81, that's a great feat. And in the words of Frank Sinatra, and I'll try a little thing here, regrets, she had a few, but then, again, too few to mention. She did what she had to do. She saw it through without exemption. She faced it all. She stood tall. And more than that, she did it her way. Yes, she did it her way. Now, if you want a little more performance like this, you could catch me in the rehab on karaoke Thursdays and reggae Sundays at 6. All right, thank you.
If there's anybody else who wishes to come, kindly do so at this point in time, as we are drawing close, where we have to go into the chamber at this point in time. Adhiramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Pratama Pindaksha Shiv Nimit Ekata Pindadhana Mayadi Atito Pratishtatam. Touch day forward. Say Krishna Arpadam. Rest right there on the hand. Next one. Adhiramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Dvitiya Pindadhana Mayadi Atito Pratishtatam. Rest right here. Krishna Arpanam. Adhyaramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Tritya Pindadhana Mayadi Tito Pratishtatam. Adhyaramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Chasta Pindadhana Mayadi Tito Pratishtatam. Adhyaramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Panchapindadhana Mayadi Tito Pratishtatam. Take the black till. Bend your hand like this. Let the till fall out from here. Well, all of them. Adhyaramugutrasya pitaramupretasya Violet Ramberran namasya Till Dahana Mayadi Tito Pratishtatam. Do arti. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Andine Samastitam. 5 times, right? Deepadhana Maya Diyate Tau Pratishtatam. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Take back up this window. Cover it. Bring it across to this one. No, right there. Krishna Arpanam. So if there's no one who wishes to come forward and say anything anymore, I'd like the immediate family members to stand around. Give them flowers here. Give all of them flowers. And we could all stand as well as we join in our final offerings. Those who can't stand, Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu Binati itni suniye suniye Binati itni suniye suniye इसके अवगुण बहुतेरे हैं यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए इसके अवगुण बहुतेरे हैं तिनके चरणन रखिए रखिए तिनके चरणन रखिए रखिए दीन दयाल पिता तुम ही निज धाम इसके चाहिए चाहिए निज धाम इसके चाहिए चाहिए मोक्ष दया बिन होते नहीं चाहे कोटि प्रबंध करिए करिए चाहे कोटि प्रबंध करिए करिए भवसागर धार बहुत गहरी कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए कोई व्रत तुम्हार करे विनती दया भगवान करिए करिए दया भगवान करिए करिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए अनादिनो धना विष्णु शंख चक्र गदाधर अक्षय पुंडरीकाक्षं प्रेतमोक्ष प्रदो भव कृष्ण कृष्ण कृपालत्वं गतेना गति भव सहस्रानाम गणा प्रसिदा पुरुषोत्तमहं repeat after me ओम तत्र सत्र प्रेत आत्मा शांति ओम तत्र सत्र प्रेत आत्मा शांति ओम तत्र सत्र प्रेत आत्मा शांति त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय Shubh Swagatam Jai Sitaram. Take your seats. We have 3 minutes tops, they said, for viewing, and then we have to go inside. So, in an orderly fashion, you all could come forward, have this final viewing before we go inside. Thank you. Why? I need 2 minutes.
Live stream.
राम नाम सत्य है, 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 राम नाम सत्य है. Well, just as the inside. No, I have a request to be immediate to come inside. Right? Turn back this way. Arti? Check. Om Yam Dware Mahagorem Dine Samastitam Deepadanam Mayadhyate Do Pratishtatam. Go ahead, 5 times. राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है. Wait again. Liga passa. राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है. I use it and all of this at the same time. Prayasaya Swaha. Om Prasasaya Swaha. Om Sangyasaya Swaha. Om Veyasaya Swaha. Om Udhasaya Swaha. Om Suchi Swaha. Om Sochite Swaha. Om Sochmanaya Swaha. Om Shokhaya Swaha. Om Tapas Swaha. Om Tatyate Swaha. Om Tatyamanaya Swaha. Om Tatyaro Swaha. Om Dharnam Swaha. Om Punja Swaha. Om Sanaya Swaha. Om Anantakaya Swaha. Om Rit Swaha. Om Veerabadanyo Deva Swaha. Om Dhava Pret Vinaya Swaha. Om Gosh, everything I want to Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha.
कभी छाया है करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। 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 सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या। सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या। सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। 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 सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या, सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सा। सारा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। 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 सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या, सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सारा सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, जग का, तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या। सदज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सदज्योति जला करके करो जग सारा,